Hey guys, it's been a minute since I've been on YouTube. I'm going to try to keep this video kind of short. I am going to be demonstrating, kind of going over the basic way to bow on and off of the mat that we have at tournaments for our katas, okay? Stuff for sparring kumite is going to be a little bit different than the kata, so again, just for the video, we'll be doing just the kata part of it. We have a flag system that we do sometimes, as well as the point system. And for the video, I'll be doing the point system. It just kind of makes it easier since only one person here today. Okay, so the chairs are where the judges sit. I'm actually pointing to it, kind of. Okay, you've got a judge at each corner of the ring. So you have 4 judges, and then you have a head judge up front, which I only had 4. Well, there's the front. I only had 4 chairs in here, so head judge that's up front. There will be some people behind the head judge, as far as the point caller, the point keeper. You've got somebody that double checks the point keeper. Just kind of varies on tournament to tournament. But usually there's at least 3-4 people behind the head judge. And all of the judges have little scorecards that they hold up. It looks like a T. There's my T. And they flip it over, whatever score they want to give you, depending on your belt rank. White belts, it's usually like 5.0 to 7.0. Again, all the numbers and stuff just vary, but you're never going to get a 0 in most cases. I don't think as long as you do your kata, you get some kind of a point, so they can judge you on it. Anyway, that's more technical. We'll get into that in another video. But again, judges, each of the 4 rings, they've got each of the 4 corners of one ring that you'll be entering in. Do not, if you're waiting, do not walk onto the ring. Don't get very close to some of the judges, or any of the judges for that matter. But some of the judges are going to be kind of, this is my bubble, stay out of my bubble. So find a spot where you need to be. Sometimes there'll be black belts there to kind of help guide you where you need to go. Sometimes you'll be sitting, sometimes you'll be standing. Again, I'm getting too technical for this video. So I'm just going to kind of get into what you're supposed to be doing. You'll start on the opposite side of the head judge. So when you bow onto your mat, you'll be on the outside of your mat to start. You will come to attention, you will bow. There's no us anywhere for this, because again, you're going to be doing kata. Then you step onto the mat. You will come roughly in the middle, okay? If you practice doing your katas at home, which you really should be, try to practice setting up a ring. Kind of a smaller ring. This is maybe 7 by 8, maybe, kind of small. The tournament size ring is going to be much bigger, so if you practice in kind of a smaller one, and you still have good stances, so don't cheat your stances, the bigger ring at the tournament is going to be no problem for you, okay? But so you're going to stand roughly in the middle. You will be in Shizentai first. You will come to attention. You will bow, again, no us because you're doing kata. You will announce your kata, Taikyoku Shodan, or whatever kata you're going to be doing for the tournament. You will be in Shizentai again. And then sometimes the head judge will not begin. Usually they won't. So as long as you're in Shizentai and nobody says anything, you'll start your kata. Hi! Hi! Once you're done, you're in Shizentai. You come to attention, you bow, and then you go straight back to Shizentai. You will stay in Shizentai. the scorekeeper will, or score caller, I should say, will call out all of the 5 judges' scores. You will stay in Shizentai until you hear final score, or total score, however they want to say it. Then you will come to attention. You will bow again. You will back off of the mat or the ring. You do not want to turn around. Okay, do not turn your back to the head judge. You will back out off of the mat. You will bow again, and then it's the next person's turn if there is one. Okay? If there is not the next person, you're the last person, then the judges will kind of get together real quick and go over first, second, and third place participation, or fourth, fifth, whatever they have for that matter. As you probably noticed, I kicked that one when I was doing my kata. That was the first time I did the kata in a small ring. So it's good to practice that stuff at home before you get up and onto the mat at a tournament where you're like literally this far from punching the head judge in the face, something like that. So please practice this stuff at home. You can have chairs, you can have, I don't know, if you're outside, you can poke a stick in the yard, mark your spot, whatever works. But again, this ring itself is fairly small because I'm in a small room. But almost lost it. So if you have any questions or anything, comment down below. I will get more technical in a couple of my other YouTube videos with as far as the kata goes for the tournaments, as well as the kumite or the sparring part goes. All right? Comment down below. Thanks.